Hello. I'm not feeling quite as tired today, so yeah. Why did I have that on? Can I remove that thing? Not while I'm out in the open, no. Like, it's not actively bad, it's just... It's not good, you know? Because, I mean, whatever the hell it's called does work. It does a lot of damage, it hits nicely. It functions, and it functions well. It does the job it's meant to do. But I hate the fact that I constantly have it on. I don't like it. You know... I'm just gonna let them fucking murder each other. As long as if there's any harm to me, in fact I only benefit from it. Like if two of them die, then I still get the mud power, I still get the crystals. Like, the only thing it changes is I have to fight one instead of three. You know, it's nice. I'm gonna fucking hide. Because that's a big boy. bastard. Thank you for dying. Jesus Christ. Do you know what the biggest problem with that bastard is? They're not even that hard to fight. Genuinely. The big problem with them is they're not hard to fight. And they don't take a lot of damage for anything other than ranged attacks. In honor of the Great Union, Crowley and Bolts and Byron. Together they ushered in the most prosperous era ever, unleashing the productive force of society, enabling humanity to establish an ideal realm. Bullshit. Bullshit. You have a hammer. You're new. I don't like that you have a hammer. Because I don't know how to deal with you. What is your moveset? How does it differ from the ones with the staff? Well, that's one way it differs. Oh. Bullshit. I dodged that. Well, at least that dude can't see me. I'm too short. May, however, become an issue depending on where he spawns. Because if he spawns up here at the top... Ow! No bap. Ooh, mansion. Boost conversion, boost physical defense, boost stability, boost max life. Well, I don't really need that. 1% more synchro, I don't really care. Okay, that could actually be useful. Infection resistance, piercing resistance, electricity defense, fire defense. I'm going to switch to burst. So you have higher spell power, but decrease in stability. How do you wait, is that cumulative? Like if I cast 9 railguns, does that mean the 10th railgun doesn't cost sync rate? And does this not have a level 2? It's like, okay, this is the seal you start with, right? No slots in it. no slots for normal seals, but basic, where it recharges, which is level 0. Level 1 is light blue, level 2 is dark blue. Level 3 is purple. Level 3 is still purple. There's no dark blue on this, is there? Let me just check my other monitor. No, there's... Okay, either my monitors have fucked themselves... No, but they can't, because I can see the difference in colours here. What the hell is going on? But I will admit it's a very big area for level 3. If I do that, it'll help. Okay, one of them starts up here. Hello, boss.
It's a pleasure to meet you again, Seeker of the Branch. Now that you have discovered this
Oh,
message,
it's the floating woman.
You must be in the depths
The tall
of
floating
heaven's
woman.
well.
Asteria.
As you're aware, the Church and the Necros are the dominant forces in Heaven's Well, possessing power that surpasses that of humans. However, they are not undefeatable to Bladers. If they stand in your way, don't
You know
hold
how in the
back.
first episode, Kat,
Use
you
all
said
your
that
strength to defeat
there's
them.
very little height
May
difference?
the branch
If she can
guide your
float, I
path.
don't think you need to really put anything into it for lifting her up a little bit. And the moment I finished saying that, my fucking X popped up on Steam. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Oh, fucking hell. The universe has an awful sense of timing. No tetrapod. Ow, that hurt hard. Jesus Christ. Everything they do hits hard. What the hell? If I get knocked on my ass again, I'm gonna go to the forest. Oh, that was faster than I thought. Oh my god, I didn't even that. All that. Jesus fuck. I was able to do a lot of damage. But what the actual shit was some of that timing. What are you doing? Could I have parried that? I might be able to parry that. I died like 2 frames after having finished eating. Oh my god. Final try, then I'm gonna go into the forest. Because I genuinely thought if I'd continued down this way, I'd fight the giant dude. But I didn't. I forgot you can carry range attacks. Okay, apparently that doesn't count for range attack. Fuck. You can parry that, good. Oh, I thought that was going to be a B. Oh, I said I'd go into the forest after one more try. So, into the forest I go, or at least into the area that I can get to the forest from. Here, I think. Is it here? Yeah, here. This is where we met the dude who lost his legs. Wait, if I got an antidote before coming here, does that mean I'm gonna have to deal with a load of poison-based stuff? I'm gonna have to deal with a load of poison-based stuff, aren't I? Bugger. Looks a bit decrepit. Poisoned throne knives. Ethereum technology. This property belongs to the Boltz family. Birch Garden Artificial Forest Institute. Should I talk to the Edgelord? I'm gonna go talk to the Edgelord. Oh, it's just you. I know you.
Carissa? Didn't expect to run into you here.
Hello, Castina.
That was her
Look
name.
here. The
Right.
same tracks as before. I've already located a dozen of them. As I suspected, the Undernet has spread throughout the entire city.
Undernet?
Well, that's what I call these caverns. They're like a constantly shifting network that connects every corner of Havenswell. These tunnels open and close randomly, making it impossible for anyone to track the Necros' movements.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy that the Necros are hiding beneath the entire city and constantly changing their cavern network. However, it's the most plausible explanation for their behavior so far. If we can find an open cavern, we can enter the Undernet and gather information. But an open cave would mean a huge swarm of Necros coming out. That'll definitely be a brutal battle. Even so, it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot?
The Necros have been wreaking havoc, posing a grave threat to both humans and our kind. Unless we find a way to wipe out those Necros,
Wait, so ladies aren't
Havenswell will always be in danger.
human? I mean,
But
to be
of
fair, that
course,
does make sense.
It's just a fancy excuse. I'm doing this to satisfy my curiosity.
Curiosity.
Exactly. Curiosity is what keeps us Bladers going. We don't age or die. How are we supposed to spend eternity if we lose interest in everything?
Branches.
Restoring branches is important, of course. But one day, you'll get bored of the same old tasks. It's more exciting to chase after your own target. Don't you think? Well, you'll find your own target someday. Well,
Is there a new dreamer here? No, at least not yet. Updated map though. Oh, it's one of you guys. I saw one of you earlier. Don't know what you are though. Constant supply of necros. Oh, I thought you were a person. The general screaming or the murder? Because if it's the latter, I feel like I should point out murder is illegal. Please don't do it. Oh, right. That bit. Yeah, that's a fair response. Sorry, I was in the middle of being stabbed. Why? You're new. mind, you're stronger than us. Bitch! You know what? I'm gonna go back here, sell all the shit I had, level up a few times, and then go and murder that fucking tetrapod AC. No, actually, no, that's not an AC. That is way too small to be an AC. It would be a tetrapod MT, if anything. First off, I can do that. Then I can sneak up once. I don't know what the most stuff deals the most damage here. So I'm just gonna, you know, I mean, I am a scholar of the Firebomb Academy. I probably should resort to firebombs. This is only proper. Either way, currently I'm gonna do more damage with the sword. Ow. Fuck. Did you just phase through me? And I've blocked that shield attack. I parried that shield attack before. Why can I not parry it now? Fucking parried that before. I have parried every single one of these goddamn attacks before. Why can I not do it? Is there something wrong with me? I mean, there are several things, but is there something wrong with me in this game? It's affecting me in the game. Okay, those were my own fault. I got the timing wrong with the first one. I forgot the second one can't be parried, and I let myself hit by the third. Die. But the rest of it? Bullshit of the highest order. Oh, I didn't think that would have let me. I swear though, this fucker seems to be able to attack faster than I can activate the parry function. And I don't know why, but it's annoying. Oh, I thought I was close enough. Piss. My bad. How close do I have to be for that fuck to parry him for that attack again? Because I have done it. You've seen me do it on this fucking stream. How close do I need to be to you? Seriously. Didn't expect the charge. just gonna dodge this? I was pressing dodge, you shitty game. Okay, it's not the game's fault. The game isn't shitty. Fuck! I'm going to find whoever designed your attacks and AI and rip their guts out through their own asshole. I've parried that attack. Why can I not do it again? Okay, no, he just phased through me. How did he phase through me? He did it twice. So it's not related to the parry that I was doing for the other two. Bullshit, I parried that. To be entirely fair, the game is genuinely fun. I just don't know what's going wrong with this boss and why I can't do anything to them. That was my fault for being too close. That was my fault for parrying too soon. And that was my fault for not realising that I was coming. That, however, should not have hit me, because I was behind the goddamn attack. I swear, some of the hitboxes just make no sense. So, I mean, I was literally behind that attack. How the hell did it hit me? And how the hell have some attacks just phased through me? Then my bad, I've had too soon. Why am I expecting that you can do something directly out of a roll? Oh yeah, because in most games you can. That's why I'm expecting it. So why couldn't I then? That time I tried parrying too late. That time I just dodged through it. I'm going back to the forest. I'm going to go there. I'm going to level up a load, and then I'm going to come back and turn that fucker's insides into their outsides. I mean, I get a decent amount of crystals and stuff here. So I may as well. Yeah, 675 for that. Oh, I forgot that. What fuck? Oh. Oh no, wait, this is somewhere I knew about. Oh, that's why I thought it was a person, because that skull with that piece of cloth, if looked at from the right angle, like you can imagine how, if sufficiently far away, that looks vaguely humanoid. Oh, you... Shut up. Oh! You're a living one of the dudes that I found 2 corpses of before. What killed you earlier? Hold up. Sorry, they were still moving. But why do they have an item on them then? What are these hunters? Like the dude that lost his legs? Are you gonna move or what? Oh fuck, you set your arm on fire. How did you set your arm on fire? I want to know. Because that looks awesome. Oh no. I can't go up. Yay! I'm going to die. Apologies for the melodrama. Now, are you alive? No. Definitely not. This is a poison swamp area, isn't it? Yay, poison swamp. Three tips for hunters. Explosions and splashes work well, bullets don't help. Stay away from the mud, scout carefully, and outnumber your enemies. Gather crystals, claws and teeth, no shells. They can't be processed. Meeting something unidentified, run. Yeah, that last idea is a good idea. What's scorching around over there? Oh fuck. Oh, your head just constantly builds up. Pierce. Did the previous ones do that? Because I don't remember if the previous ones did that. Oh, piss. I'm seeing if I can remove that. How to remove frame abilities. Oh, yay. Change the keybind. To remove frame abilities, you must access the seal Menu via branch. Nope, that's not what I'm after. Don't care about that. Okay, so doesn't seem like there is a way. Yay! You know what, actually? Settings. Controller settings. Customize buttons. Alright, good. Now I won't be changing to the goddamn piercing thing. Sorry, I have screwed myself so many times by switching that accidentally. Because if you're on controller, they've mapped it to left trigger and the B button. But your B button's your dodge button. Never link shit to your dodge button. That should be like game design 101. Are you intending to make a game? Yes, right, good. This is the dodge button. Leave it the fuck alone. I should have paid more attention. Yes, the good news is, now I won't end up accidentally using the freaking piercing thing. Because I forget I've got the left trigger pushed down when I'm trying to dodge. I mean, seriously, it's just uncivilized. This is also good practice for getting parry timers back. Can you? Yes, you can. If you look into her eyes, you can... So it's not just a cutscene thing. Looking into her eyes does let you see... the energy going from the outside of her eyes into her pupil. And apparently there's weird red lines on the makeup too. Fuck you and your weird pierce head. Oh, I don't mean the shadow on the face. I mean, if you look at the eye makeup on her left eye, you can see like ripples of red energy going from her eye outwards, and in the iris you can see. Sorry, that was a pissy bitch. But yeah. So yeah, and in her eye you can see red energy flowing from the outside of her eyes near the sclera into the middle of her iris at the pupil, which her pupil is not circular. It's shaped kind of like a diamond. Okay, I'll grant the magic eyeliner. And given the fact that it's openly stated in game that the bladers are not human, I'm going to assume that the weird trait with the... Actually, hang on a minute. It might have just been the hat. No. Oh, I kind of need poison resistance right now. Considering Blighttown number fucking 56 or something. Why does every Souls-like game think it needs a Blighttown? They don't. No one likes Blighttown. Except maybe Verti Video, given the videos he's got on it. But he is an outlier. Amongst average players, no one likes Blighttown. Do I have any armor that's better than this stuff is? No, I don't. We've already checked headgear. Such joy, such wonder at having to wait for half a fucking year before you can get yourself rid of poison. Yay. Shut up. Stop screaming. No one likes you as an enemy. Everyone despises you. Go sit in the corner and cry. Can you seriously not throw stuff through some wood? Oh no! I just screwed myself. Unless... Oh, there's also someone walking around above me. Pure crystal. Oh, it's that stuff. Yeah, I got a load of those. Stare into her eyeballs. Nope. We've been over this. No one likes either of you. Your enemy type is bad, and you should feel bad. Bugger. Run away. I don't want to fight you. You're annoying. See you climb the bloody ladder. Yeah. I have outwitted you. I forgot you spawn children with lasers. That was my bad. I should have remembered you do that. Hello. Jackass. Who throws exploding spears at people? Ooh. One moment, please. There we go. Stop throwing spears at me. I mean, seriously, how rude can you get? Hell, I'm not even the one that started that fight. It was your friend. When he tried to no, it wasn't stab me. He was trying to cut me. Missed me. Neat. Mildly surprised seeing your friend get stabbed in the back didn't wake you up, but okay. Not my problem. That's on you for being a bad friend. Tightrope walking. Bit rude. And you've got a giant hole in your bridge. Kind of makes it fail as a bridge, you know that, right? Oh, you there. Is this something I can walk on, or...? Maybe. Look, I was able to walk a few places on it, okay? The fact that I then proceeded to die doesn't indicate that I can't walk on it. It just indicates that I'm bad. Oh. Surprise necro. Look, I hope the only you know that the only reason I'm avoiding you is because I think you're ugly, right? Oh, that's not good. Oh, good chest. Damn mines. Hiding behind corners. It is worse. You know what though? May as well. What does it look like? Okay. Drip. Pretty good. Stats. In the goddamn toilet. How on earth does anyone find their way around here? I am just lost. Don't scream at me, don't scream at me, stop screaming! I would very much appreciate it if you didn't scream in the future. And running away, because I'm not dealing with that. At least. Not dealing with that willingly. There's one of the screaming ones. I don't like this. Why did they have to spawn one here? I don't like them. And there's probably one of the giant dudes that spawns the flies over there. Okay, you really don't like me. Oh, there's two of you. Good. Soil. That is it's definitely a statement to make. Oh, please. I've got you there, I've got you there, I've got you there, I've got you there. Run away, run away, run away! You can both go and stay down there. No, I don't know what the other item was. I don't care. I'm gonna go get some more soil. First off, considering I don't need money for that.
Swing by again sometime.
I found this.
Oh, this...
I got it from the forest to the east of the sunken city.
Anyway, let's purify and analyze it first. As I suspected, this soil is contaminated with a toxin.
Toxin?
Decades ago, the Necros launched a massive assault on the eastern parish, leaving the land poisoned. Even now, it remains a forbidden zone. This toxin within the soil is similar to what the Necros employed back then.
Oh, so I have the
It's
necklace to
extremely
thank for the
dangerous.
poison swamp. Yay!
I can't simply return it to you. I must neutralize it promptly. This is all I can give.
It's okay.
You must have... You're still heading back to the city. You're still heading back.
You only gave me mud balls? Dude, I can go and buy mud balls. Why'd you give me mud balls? Hey, so far I'm doing better than I have done in the past. I say that and then almost immediately die twice. And besides, I do need to fight this dude, and I don't want to go... I know full well that if... And thank you for the head pat. I know full well that if I do go back to the poison swamp, I am going to end up hating myself. Because I hate poison swamps. I always hate poison swamps. They just suck. I'm fully aware my hatred of poison swamps is probably excessive. That doesn't make it any better. It genuinely actually just makes it worse. because I know I shouldn't hate them as much as I do, and it does make sense for them to exist in both worlds, but let me put it this way. My first experience with the poison swamp trope was Dark Souls 1, and I was going the let's go with intended way down. So I had gone to the parish, I had beaten the Belfry gargoyles, I went to Capra Demon for Capra Demon, I went down for the Gaping Dragon, and the depths was a bit of a pain in the ass, but it was dealable with. Then I went down into Blight Town, and I immediately got toxic and had my ass bitten by a set of feral dogs. Because no one can have anything nice in Dark Souls. It is illegal. Yes, the bastard is. He also has a really annoying attack, which I have parried once and have never been able to parry again. I don't know why it does it, but it does it during its phase change. This is phase 1. This is the phase change to phase like 1.5, but there isn't really much of a difference. Because it can still do that attack in phase 1. I think the only difference is it does lightning damage with some of its attacks now. And instead of sending out 2 projectiles, it sends out 3. And then you have phase 2, the start of which it summons a giant sandstorm, or at least a giant tornado around itself, shoots lightning down at the ground, jumps up into the air, and then slams down with a lightning blade that covers a good portion of the arena. And I have parried that attack once. I mean, you can at least... I've parried that. I haven't parried that one, I don't think. That can't be parried, and I think I've only successfully dodged it once. And I tried healing during that. I shouldn't have tried healing during that. Yeah, it's either this or a poison swamp angel, and I don't want to do a poison swamp. I hate poison swamps. Yeah, see, power to charge. I would agree with you, but unfortunately for this boss, the rhythm changes depending on how far away you are. The Necro Alpha, no, that is definitely, that one is a rhythm boss. There are almost certainly going to be. I, however, don't want to look it up because I don't want to cry. I do, however, want to potentially torture people. So, I really do need to... I wasn't dead? I wasn't dead? How the hell did I not die to that? That should have killed me. You know what? Not gonna question it. And I don't really need that, so I'm gonna add do that. Yeah, I want to suggest to both JK Lees to do one of the knife only challenge of this, although you don't get knives for a bit, and I want to suggest to Lemon to do a firebomb only challenge. Well, firebomb and firebomb equivalents. How did that not damage you? And to be fair, parry only run of this will probably go faster than... Ow. The parry only run of other games. The Soulsborne group. Considering it only takes one attack to parry. Sorry, only one hit the parry. How did you avoid it? You shouldn't have been able to! The only time I successfully parried this attack, I took damage from the tornado. I don't know if it's possible to parry that attack otherwise. was I unable to parry then? Because you can usually parry below when you're still in the grey. But I was unable to parry both the ranged attacks and the charge. Thank you very much for that, Pat. Came out annoyingly quick. Ow. Ass. Oh, that was me being stupid. Yes! No, damn it, no. I don't even remember how you use Nuclei. Oh yeah, you can switch it out, can't you? Proceed to Ethereum Mansion, safeguard the path to the underground parish, no active engagements are allowed. Doesn't that mean that it broke that rule to fight me? Maybe. Either way, personally I'm of the opinion that the Necros and the Cleansing Knights and the Church Knights are created by the same group. Just the Church Knights are a second or a better version of the Necros. Because both machines, or at least both run on code, both almost certainly powered by the mud, because the mud powers everything around here. Both can use spells, just the church uses lightning instead of oh, there's an item there. Course of Extinction by Rock Orchid Bolts. Listener Guild report on 547th contact. Typically, the listeners would assume the Genesis would overcome some technological barrier by increasing its power arithmetic through splitting. Are you just using multi-cores? Are they genuinely just using multi-cores for AI? Okay. And? Actually, it wouldn't be multi-core, would it? Because... no offense to CPUs, but they're not particularly good at using matrices. The majority of AI run, especially large language models, at the very least, run using matrices. Graphics cards, however, and this is actually the reason why there was a whole load of graphics cards getting brought up at the beginning of when the AI craze, because graphics card. Like, graphics in games work mainly on matrices. That's how it knows where you are, what it needs to generate, everything like that. And while a CPU can deal with that, graphics cards are significantly better at it, which is why if you're using, or at least which is why you can get significantly better frame rates and better graphics quality if you switch from using your CPU to generate graphics to switching to your GPU to generating graphics. But is also because of how good they are at this matrix processing, because that's effectively all they're designed to do, you do have issues with them generating. They become very good at generating stuff for large language models. Beside that point, there is another thing that is better at them. I can't remember what it's called, but there's another type of computational card that is even better at them than that, but it is prohibitively expensive. Well, don't get me wrong, graphics cards are expensive too, not to the same degree as this stuff was. So, how long was I ranting for then? Sorry. I just yapped your ears off about something that has absolutely no meaning whatsoever. Or at least, no, it does have meaning, but it has no relevance to this. Okay, it's been 1 year and 4 months since we last observed its splitting. At that time, we managed to find a way to surpass the lower limit of critical mass for strong interactions and successfully compress lava into... Thank you. To be fair, I do like doing the yapping. But at the same time, I am concerned with it because... do I do it too much? Do I do it about stuff anyone actually cares about? Do I do it on things that have any meaning to what is going on either in the game or something else? Lore of what? Do you want Halo lore? Do you want 40k lore? I could potentially talk a little bit about the lore of this game, but not a lot. Hell, I could do Doctor Who. Because that fucker is annoyingly powerful. I mean, seriously. People say that the Zeeliverse is the most powerful verse in existence, and to be fair, it probably is. However, the Time Lords, the Doctor, is a Time Lord. The Time Lords, as a species, before the Time War started, which is close enough to the beginning of the universe that it may as well be, have sufficiently advanced technology and knowledge that they had complete and total control over time, space, and the forces of physics. They could change the fundamental forces on a whim. Why could they do this? Fuck knows! They just can! Because why the hell not? Sorry, that's a bit of a hot button issue for me. Like, I studied physics, and the ability to just change that shit on a whim should not happen. I don't think there's ever been magic in Doctor Who. There may have been in some of Old Who, I do not remember, but the majority of it does actually have an explanation for it. Right, TARDIS Wiki, magic. Dark Times, Doctor Who's universe, magic was widespread and dominant. Oh wait, yeah, no, I forgot. The Doctors literally fought Satan and won. So magic tech probably does exist in some form or another. And that is not a joke, by the way. The Doctor threw Satan into a black hole. Because he can. You cannot stop that man. He will find you. And he can kill you in a million ways. Early Time Laws led by Rassilon. How do you know about that? Championed reality against the forces. Failed installing the laws of time and physics. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Time Lords are literally the only reason physics exists. While yes, that is a direct quote from the show, that is both the wrong Doctor, the wrong sidekick, and several thousand years off. At least in the Doctor Who timeline. That line, "Demons run when a good man goes to war," is spoken by the Blue Merchant. It is spoken by him to the church. The church that runs entirely because of the silence. A group of aliens which can shoot out lightning, because of course they can. It's a little too because the Doctor. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is about the Doctor. But either way, and this church has its main headquarters set up in an asteroid called Demon's Run. That asteroid is called that because of that line. Demons run when a good man goes to war. It's an ancient prophecy about the Doctor. And he said this gets told to the church shortly before they all get blown up. Actually, correction, not all of them get blown up. But the majority of their space fleet gets blown up, and then a lot of them get butchered. This is in a Doctor Who show, by the way. This is like, I think it's a 12. Let me go check what the fucking age rate... What is the age rating of Doctor Who? God damn it. What is the age rating of Doctor Who? Parent reviews for Doctor Who. Don't care about that. What is the age rating? Are you going to give it to me? Okay, in the UK, which, you know, where it's filmed, where it's built, made, where all the goddamn actors are from, or at least where all the doctors are from, Doctor Who is PG. There are some episodes that are PG-13. And then there is Blink. That is a PG episode and made me shit myself the first time I watched it. Dear God, the episode Blink was terrifying. This was like the introduction of the Weeping Angels, at the very least, in New Who. Because with Doctor Who, you had a good chunk of lore. You had a good chunk of it. Then it stopped. Then it came back with David Tennant. No, sorry, it wasn't David Tennant, was it? David Tennant was the second Doctor in New Who. Who was the first Doctor in New Who? List of actors who played the Doctor. Wasn't... No. Yeah, Paul McGann was the No, Paul McGann wasn't the final Doctor, I don't think. I think it was Sylvester McCoy was the final Doctor. Paul McGann came back for some of the stuff for New Who. He was the Doctor before the Doctor of War. Christopher Eccleston. Christopher Eccleston was the first Doctor of New Who. God, that was good. And then we go to David Tennant, and one of the first things he does is almost drown the final being of a civilization. Because he can. To be honest with you, because he can. No one can stop him. Hell, you've even got the Water of Mars thing, where he literally changed a notable portion of history. Everyone that was on Mars at that point in time was meant to die. But the Doctor saved some of them. One of them, mainly. One whose granddaughter was the first pioneer of human interstellar flight. And she was meant to die on Mars. Well, the grandmother of this granddaughter was meant to die on Mars. Do you know what it changed it to? Brings her back and she shoots herself in the goddamn head. Like, she commits suicide. It is actively stated in the show. I'd bring it up, but that would potentially cause issues with copyright stuff, and I can't be arsed going against the UK government for that shit. Anyway, sorry, it successfully compressed the lava into a cluster mess with a diameter of 2 meters, splitting itself into only 4 entities. However, this time we observed the astronomical increase in the number of split entities, reaching 1 million. What problem necessitates such a large-scale split? So Genesis is the beginning of the Necros, most likely. I'm gonna go up there because I don't want to have to go back to the swamp. If I have to, I will, but poison swamps. Hello, Doctor.
Power output was a bit too high.
What are you trying to do?
Well, sorry about the embarrassment. I'm a Dremelec. I'm a scholar and, well, the doctor of this area. This is my assistant.
Greetings,
Clanker.
stranger. I'm Assis.
A doctor?
While everyone calls me that, I don't really treat people. I just replace prosthetics for those who have lost their arms or legs. I wonder if you are... Oh, wait. Can't believe I've met 2 bladers in one day. So, what's her name?
Arissa.
Arissa. A nice name indeed.
What are you doing here?
Well, just working on a simple barrier generator.
And a makeshift one.
Shut up, you pesky brat. You must have run into hordes of Necros on your way here, right? They not only prey humans, but also cause trouble for the church.
No, the church also tried to
Normally,
murder
a
me.
night rank guard would be enough to handle those lesser Necros. But some bastard defeated that night.
I did it.
Oops.
So it was you nasty... That's
Not bad.
why I came all the
Although,
way
to
here
be
work
fair,
on
I
this
would have
stuff.
been more than happy to walk
What
past
does
it
a
if it hadn't tried to
barrier
fucking murder me.
generator do?
Well, in theory, it interferes with the Necros' cognitive abilities, preventing them from sensing this area.
In theory.
Why would you do that?
Many of my clients live in this parish, and I'd lose a fortune if they were all killed by the Necros. But things will change once I build the weapon designed for wiping out Necros. I should never have added such an annoying function in you.
Why not?
You
It's
managed
funny.
to take out that knight. Maybe you'd be interested in making a deal with me.
I'm not protecting this place.
Deal?
Oh, no, not
I have
that
shit
kind
to
of
do.
deal. Look, I'm investigating the powers behind the church and the Necros.
Oh, they come from the same place.
The powers behind them.
Exactly. Those things don't just appear out of nowhere. They're cutting-edge techniques and those spells. There must be powerful entities behind them. I want to uncover the truth. That's why I need your help. And don't worry, I'll reward you generously. I've mastered some of their techniques over the years. With them, you'll become stronger. Consider this a deposit and a gesture of goodwill.
Ah, you're so stingy.
What do you need me to do?
If there are other powers behind the guards and the Necros, there must be evidence of communication. I've analyzed a lot of their wreckage and found spell fragments. However, I hardly got anything useful from those lesser units. You're carrying that knight's crystal nucleus.
Wow, this totally outshines the doctor's work for ages.
Well, that's just... great. I need the nuclei from advanced units. To be more specific, I only need the information from those nuclei. As for the nuclei themselves, Assis will turn them into something more useful. Just give me it.
Oh, this is how I get this shit. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe.
How's that?
I see.
Then, I've got...
Wait, I have two opossum size? Damn it. Bone Cracker's level 6. This is the same stuff. Ooh, deals piercing damage. I'm gonna check what the stats on Bone Cracker were at the beginning. Because I want to know if it's actually worth it for me to, you know, use them. It is called Bone Cracker, right? Bone Crackers. Because there may not be any point to me using them. Holy shit, the impact drill is apparently dual weaponry. And I really want that. Oh, so I should just... Right, so the Reapers are apparently shit. In terms of dual wield weaponry, like... Apparently the bone cracks are just better than most other things, which is mildly disappointing. Like, especially if you get them to max level, they're either on par with or better than most other types of damage. The issue is they do have split damage. And yeah, as I said, apparently oh, I need 13 strength. Apparently the impact drill is a dual weapon, somehow. Please, you're not asking how, I don't know. You have red eyes. Why do you have red eyes? Why are they carrying a baby? Should have realized that if these guys are here, then of course I'd need antidotes. Good, I'm getting salt bricks as enemy drops. That's nice. You know what? The fact you haven't noticed me is something I'm going to accept and take advantage of. You can chain stagger small enough enemies by just parrying in front of their faces. That is awesome. Oh, you aren't carrying a baby, you're just a bald guy. You know. How come I die and that fucker doesn't? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. And with that, because of that bullshit, that's the end of the stream. Have a good week, everyone. Stay safe. Fucking hell, how did